Hey, what's on everybody? It's your boy, Todd Pichon, host of Todd Pichon's Live Podcast, leader of Real Life Topics, RLT, leader of Real Life Conversations, RLC, Sasquatch Nation. I'm doing an update. I'm doing a podcast that I did yesterday on Facebook, on the YouTube right now. So whatever you guys missed yesterday on Facebook, if you wasn't able to watch it, you can watch it here on YouTube. And then we'll get going from there. But before we get going, hopefully everybody's in the holiday spirit. But anyway, let's get this rolling. We got some things to cover on. Like I said, this is a Todd Pichon's Live Podcast. I did this podcast yesterday on Facebook. I'm doing it today on YouTube. House passes historic bill to decriminalize cannabis. As the cannabis industry continues to take root state by state, the House of Representatives voted in favor of removing marijuana from the Federal Controlled Substance Act. The House voted Friday on the Marijuana Opportunity Reinvestment and Expungement Act, or MORE Act, which decriminalizes cannabis and clears a way to erase nonviolent federal marijuana convictions. The MORE Act also creates pathways for ownership opportunities in the emerging industry, allows veterans to obtain medical cannabis recommendations from veteran affairs doctors, and establishes funding sources to reinvest in communities disproportionately affected by the war on drugs. Of the vote count, 222 Democrats were in favor of passing the MORE Act and 6 were against it. 5 Republicans voted in favor of it and 158 voted against it. Topic number 2, San Joaquin deputies investigate death of 11-year-old who fatally shot himself during online class. Initial reports indicate Aiden Manuel Lanos of San Joaquin shot himself during a Zoom lesson with his school. San Joaquin Sheriff's Office Public Affairs Officer Sandra Mendez confirmed the victim's name to Fox News, as well as the fact that the investigation is ongoing, adding that preliminary findings indicate this was an initial act, not an incident. Deputies responded to the home where Lanos and his sister were attending virtual classes at Woodbridge Elementary School. It's unclear how Lanos obtained the gun. Topic number 3, massive New York City fire destroys 19th century church. A massive fire broke out Saturday morning in a vacant building in New York City and spread to a 19th century church, leaving both structures uninhabitable. The fire started around 5 a.m. at a building on East 7th Street in the East Village. The blaze ultimately resulted in 6 alarms. The New York City Fire Department said that 4 firefighters suffered minor injuries. The Middle Collegiate Church was organized in 1628, was destroyed in the fire. Topic 3, 7 nursing home COVID-19 deaths after staff attend wedding. 7 Washington State nursing home residents with COVID-19 died after staff members attended a 300-person wedding that violated the governor's coronavirus restrictions. The deaths were at 3 nursing home facilities in Grant County. They were men in their 70s, 80s, and 90s who had underlying health conditions. 4 additional deaths are pending death certificate reviews. Topic number 3. West Virginia police officers dead leads to 3 more arrests. 3 more suspects have been arrested in connection with Tuesday's shooting death of Charleston, West Virginia police officer Casey Johnson. All 3 new suspects are facing charges of felony conspiracy. The individuals were at the residence where the primary suspect, Joshua Phillips, went to buy drugs. The 3 additional suspects were identified as Richard Chapman, 44, Herbert Sharp, 44, and Marshall Sharp, 24. The 2 Sharps are uncle and nephew. Moving to the next topic. Missing Texas man found dead of suspected mountain lion attack. The body of the 28-year-old man was found in a nearby wooded area after being reported missing Thursday. Christopher Allen Whitley, 28, was reported missing on Thursday after last being seen early Wednesday morning in Lappin, Texas. Sorry about that, my phone went off. But anyway, he was found in Lappin, Texas. A preliminary report from the Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office found Whitley likely died of a wild animal attack. Deputies are working with Texas game wardens and a governmental trapper with the United States Department of Agriculture to find the mountain lion. Now I'm going to do another topic, and then won't do too much, won't keep everybody, but I'll do this one topic real quick, and the one that's on the back of it. And then remember, you always could check me out on Facebook at Todd Pichon. You can see the parenthesis of Sasquatch, that's me. It's Todd Pichon's live podcast every Sunday at 5 o'clock. But moving on, before I let everybody go, COVID-19 update, cases, recoveries, deaths, part 1. World case numbers. The total cases for worldwide is 67,238,622. New cases 396,177. Total deaths 1,539,895. New deaths 6,056. Total recovered 46,494,489. Active cases 19,204,238. Serious critical 105,936. USA total cases 67,238,622. New cases 94,404. Total deaths 288,511. New deaths 678. Total recovered 8,820,373. Active cases 5,967,188. Serious critical 26,243. India total cases 9,676,801. New cases 32,272. Total deaths 140,590. New deaths 374. Total recovered 9,138,176. Active cases 398,040. Serious critical 8,944. Brazil total cases 6,582. New cases 5,429. Total deaths 176,721. New deaths 80. Total recovered 5,761,363. Active cases 644,522. Serious critical 8,318. Russia total cases 2,460,770. New cases 29,039. Total deaths 43,141. New deaths 457. Total recovered 1,937,738. Active cases 479,891. Serious critical 2,300. France total cases 2,292,497. New cases 11,022. Total deaths 55,155. New deaths 174. Total recovered 1 million. Sorry about that. Total recovered 169,586. Active cases 2,067,756. Serious critical 3,220. Italy total cases 1,728,878. New cases 18,887. Total deaths 60,078. New deaths 564. Total recovered 913,494. Active cases 755,306. Serious critical 3,454. UK total cases 1,723,242. New cases 17,272. Total deaths 61,245. New deaths 231. Serious critical 1,274. Total recovered 0. Active 0. Spain total cases 1,699,145. Total deaths 46,252. Serious critical 2,371. No active cases, no new cases, no new deaths, no total recovered. And then next Monday, now since I'm done with what I read on my podcast yesterday, now next Monday, I will do the same thing. After my podcast Sunday, I will go in Monday, upload it here to YouTube. That way it's on YouTube as well, and you guys could check me out on Facebook and YouTube. And I want to let everybody know on YouTube, like I did yesterday on my podcast on Facebook, next Thursday is more than likely the day I am going to make a post on Facebook. There is going to be a special edition holiday podcast coming up. And I will do the same thing on YouTube as well. I will do my special edition holiday podcast on Facebook at 5 o'clock. I start at 5:05, 5:10 to give people more time to get in to see the podcast before I get going. But then after that, I would come to YouTube, put the holiday podcast on YouTube as well. So y'all could check out the special edition holiday podcast. But I want to come on here and do my podcast from yesterday that was on Facebook. That way it's on YouTube Live as well. And I will see everybody this Sunday on Facebook at 5 o'clock that watches the podcast. And then next Monday, I will see everybody else when I do the uploads on YouTube. But until then, remember, stay safe, stay social distancing, but most importantly, love your family, and most importantly, be in the holiday spirit, because everybody needs a holiday spirit right now. So maybe that tree will help bring people in the holiday spirit of seeing it. But I'm going to let you guys go till Sunday on Facebook at 5 o'clock. Till next Monday, about 6:30. Sasquatch out.